Hey guys, today we're going to talk about the pentatonic scale. The pentatonic scale is a 5-note scale. The reason it's called penta is because it has 5 notes in it, which penta is 5 in Greek. A normal diatonic scale, your major scale, has 7 notes in it. So the pentatonic is a major scale, but minus 2 notes. You can look at the pentatonic as major or minor, depending on your starting note. But we're going to look at it as a minor pentatonic fingering. And I'm going to put the fingering right up here. And according to this, we're going to do the 12th fret. So we're going to do a 12th fret minor pentatonic scale. Now, you see the square on the first note, this note right here, that's the root of the pentatonic scale. So this is a minor pentatonic. So therefore, if that note is an E, this is an E minor pentatonic scale. And then you see the little circle on the next note. That is actually the root note of the key that you're in. So E minor pentatonic is in the key of G major. So that's what the circle means, is the key that you're in. And the square means that's the root of the scale you're playing. So we're going to play an E minor pentatonic scale, and we'll just play it together, follow along. Here we go. And now we'll go back down. Okay. What good is this scale? Well, the cool thing about this scale is that because it's missing some notes, it sounds good in a lot of scenarios. And by taking those 2 notes out, it removes some of the notes that might be problem notes for you when you're making up a solo. It makes the scale clean. It makes pretty much every note sound good and work. So it's a great bread and butter scale for a guitar player. You can use it in just about any context. So let's see. So say you had a bluesy context, like a Hendrix kind of a thing, right? So we'll do an E blues. So we're gonna go E7, A7, B7, and we'll go back to E7. So let's get a loop going here. And then we can play the E minor pentatonic over it, and it'll have a bluesy sound. So that's the bluesy sound. Now, let's say you were in a sort of more of a metal sound. Now we're going to use the same scale. Let's say you were in a more of a jazzy setting, right? So let's just we'll do a 2-5-1 in the key of G major here. So you can see the scale's working all over the place, right? You can do it in a bluesy sound, you can do it in a metal sound, you can do it in a jazzy environment, a chord progression. So it works in a lot of different places. So how do we like use this as far as key signatures and everything goes? Well, first of all, I got to do a shameless plug for my book. So if you want to pick up my book called Mastering the Guitar with Music Theory, I'll leave a link in the description below. You can check it out, and it will teach you all of like kind of what I'm talking about here. It teaches you about key signatures and modes and how they all connect, and it's all basically made up as a lesson structure. So you follow each lesson every week and build and do practice, and by the end of the book you should be kind of know pretty much everything I'm saying here, and have some new skills too, because it also has drills and different patterns you can practice. So go ahead and pick up the book if you want to get a deeper understanding of some of the things I'm saying here that maybe you're not picking up as I'm talking about. But the point being that how do we put this into a key signature, into a context? So once we know what key we're in, and that's kind of stuff that you can develop an intuition for in the book by following those lessons. But once you do know, all you got to do is put your pinky on the root note of the key signature. So when I said we were doing a 2-5-1 in the key of G, we got a 2, a 5, and a 1, and that really locks us into the key of G. So once we know we're in the key of G, then we can put our pinky on G, because that's the root of the key, and then we can play a minor pentatonic scale, which is an E minor pentatonic in this case. So E minor is the relative minor to the key of G. I mean, you could also play it down here too. I mean, there's different places you can play it, and there's even connecting modes that you can connect this one all the way up to this one too. But that's all for another video. So basically that's it. Once you know what key signature you're in, if you know you're in a minor key, so if you're playing metal and you're droning an E, you're pretty much in the key of E minor, so bam, E minor pentatonic. You would just put your first finger on E and play the minor pentatonic scale. If you knew that you were in the key of G major, then you would put your pinky on the G, and they're the same exact scale, meaning that G major is the same, well, it's relative to E minor. And it always works out like that. For example, if you were playing an A minor pentatonic scale down here, starting on A, gotta go down, you're in the key of C. You're in the key of C major. So if you knew that you were in the key of C major, you could put your pentatonic scale here, play all these notes, and it'll all work out. So that's basically it for the minor pentatonic. You just gotta kind of know what key you're in. And if this is a new scale to you, practice it. Like practice the pattern up and down like we've done here. Practice it in different patterns. If you're looking for some patterns, got some in the book. We got pairs, quads, thirds, or I'm sure there's plenty of other videos out there in the world that can teach you patterns. But get comfortable, going up and down the scale. Different patterns, Just practice making some things up, play around with it, see what works, see what sounds cool. And you'll find your own unique patterns and sounds. And once you start keying in on that this scale is a thing, you're going to start to see it in other people's playing, right? If you're playing by ear and you see you hear something, you kind of hone in on it, and then you go, oh, it's in this key, and what's he doing next? Well, it's got to be in this scale somewhere. Here, right? This makes you a better ear player, so you can play along by ear better. It's just going to start helping you make some connections. Like if you're looking at Hendrix stuff, there's like Hendrix uses this scale like always. It's everywhere. And another idea is that this scale is actually like I was talking about. It's a diatonic scale minus some notes. So you know, you can throw those notes in there when you feel a little more comfortable with the mode, with the scale itself. So you could be playing, you know, so I'm adding in those notes that are in the Aeolian mode, that are in the major key signature, that aren't in the minor pentatonic. So you can add a little flavor to it. But anyway, I guess that's it. I just wanted to talk about the minor pentatonic scale, kind of show you guys what it was, how to use it. And you know, if you want to support the channel and you can't pick up a book right now, that's totally cool. You know, you can just leave a thumbs up, comment, subscribe to the channel. Anything is much appreciated and helpful. And just by watching the video, you're supporting the channel. So thank you. And all right, I'll see you guys on the next one.